Hello, welcome to the Tea Party Hardy channel. Alright, Star Wars Disney Gallery, Mandalorian, Episode 5, Practical. In this episode, we finally get to meet the puppeteers and spend quite a few moments with Baby Yoda. What's fun about this episode is it's recorded during the actual filming of the show. So they didn't know that Baby Yoda was going to become so insanely popular. I did find one interesting thing about it where in the show, in this show, the Disney Gallery, they kept calling him the baby. But in all of the legal stuff, that if you're into Baby Yoda, alright, who's not? But anyways, the legal stuff is they call him the child. But on the set, they called him the baby and everything too. So that was just an interesting nuance right there. Alright, so what can you expect in this episode? Well, you get to meet the puppeteers, and they show how he operates, and just like the Jim Henson puppets that came before, it is a monster of work from a huge boatload of people to run one little bitty green guy. And so that's fun, because I love Jim Henson and his characters. You also get to meet the inspiration and how they turned IG-88 into his form. You get to meet the Ugonaut and the actress inside the suit. Nick Nolte does not make an appearance, which I was kind of bummed about. I'm like, you gonna show Nick? No, they're not. So, take what you can get. But it's a really delightful episode. It's not as exciting as the last one because they revealed so many secrets in the last one. If you are a Puppeteer fan, there's not that many secrets in this one. It's just nice to be refreshed on it and updated. Plenty of reverence is given again to His Honorable George Lucas, as well it should, because he's not dead. But it's definitely worth a look, and if you are a big fan of the baby, or the child, or Baby Yoda, whatever name you want to give to him, do check it out. You will not be let down in that regard this week, finally. Yeah, it's true, at about 18-20 minutes, you know who shows up, and you're just like, oh god, why she gotta be on the screen? I was enjoying this. Why you gotta give me a tummy cake? And it's not like she ever says anything valuable, which just says so much about her entire career. It's not like she ever says anything valuable. Sigh, ugh, ooh. Also, in some of the cast interviews, which there's not that many in this one, but if you watch closely, when it shows the actor who plays the Mandalorian, take a look on his nose, and it's a callback to how he mentioned in the prior episode that when he came out of his trailer, he got bopped in the head and had to go to the hospital and get stitches. So I don't think it's called a shiner when it's on your nose, but he had a shiner on his nose. You would even say it closed. No, you wouldn't say it's closed. It's a line like Frankenstein. So, and then the lady, the WMMA or whatever, the gigantic muscle lady, she is, she's been on several of these, and she's been pretty fun along the way. She steals the show, and I'm going to leave it at that, because if I say she steals the show and you watch it, you're going to go, oh, yeah, got it, nice. Because she steals it at the perfect time. And Werner Herzog is in it, and it's just so weird watching him as an actor, because if you know his directing, it's so very, very different than his acting. And there's a good turnabout about how Warner is directing Baby Yoda, and the whole thing with, like, if you've ever been around puppets for any amount of time, especially when they're done as well as Baby Yoda, you forget they're puppets and you start treating them as their own entity. And everybody on the cast and crew had the same phenomenon where you know that's a puppet, right? Yeah, but I'm still talking to him myself. What am I gonna do? So anyways, hope you check it out, and we will see you in the future.